Hey, you guys, welcome back to Romance Review TV with Lady T. And I got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight UK, Season 7, Episode number 5. We have another set of two couples ready for marriage. One couple is great together. The other couple didn't like the physical features of each other. So we're going to break all of this down. But before we do, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And please don't forget to like and share. So without further ado, let's jump into this recap. The first couple we're going to talk about is Zoe and Jenna, and these two are gearing up to exchange vows before going on their honeymoon together. As Jenna was on her way to the venue, we saw how she was really nervous. She even said that, initial attraction is important. So when she's walking down the aisle and, she turned around, she want to see somebody that she's attracted to. And that was what Zoe was telling in her confessional. And Jenna was saying, well, the closer it's getting to meet her, I just really want things to turn out well. And that, she's feeling extremely unprepared to be a married woman and to have a wife and to build a life together. Now, it seems as though neither of them have had anything to be worried about, as they had huge grins painted all over their faces after laying eyes on each other. Zoe was like, "Hi, I'm Zoe." And she gives Jenna this big old hug. And that was pretty much it. Her bride was saying, "You look great," which, that Zoe returned that compliment. "Thank you. So do you. You look amazing." Their friends and family also seemed to rest easier following this huge moment. One of the loved ones admitted that it was a big relief while watching the two brides take each other in. And then we also saw later on, after, them being face to face for the first time at the altar, they waste no time, explaining to her wife, meaning Jenna, that she has suffered from an autoimmune disorder ever since, a triggering car accident. And, she was like, "I got a little something that hasn't been mentioned today that I was hoping would come up in conversation. I've got alopecia, so I wear a wig. I've suffered with it since I was 12. I got knocked down by a car and trauma made my hair start falling out." She want to continue that it's been so long and so many years dealing with it. And I know my hair doesn't define me, and I'm happy in my own skin. And I know that someone who gets to know me will get to know everything about me, and that's one little factor. And, reflecting on Jenna's admission, Zoe said, "Obviously, I don't even give a SHIT. I don't care. I know I'm initially attracted to you. I think they match me well with the perfect stranger." So, it looks like with what happened when Jenna told Zoe about her alopecia, it was a very emotional moment. Probably had some of the fans in tears. They seem like to be a lovely match. I think Zoe was more freaked out that Jenna was a vegan than anything about her alopecia. Zoe seemed like, she came across chill and accepting that she'll, of course, being accepting of Jenna's alopecia, and she tells her she's beautiful. And as long as Jenna feels beautiful in herself, that's what's important. And, with Jenna admitting her alopecia and its impact, and to know it's not a deal breaker, her confidence is probably on point. And, I know a lot of folks are hoping that it works out with the two of them. So, pretty interesting. Look like they hit it off really well. And, we have, both Jenna and Zoe. And we need to jump into this next couple. So this is where it gets a little dicey between the next couple, Kwame and Kasia. So Kwame, which was buzzing the internet, who's 42, admitted that he usually go for someone more petite after, of course, him being married to Kasia, who is 36. And I'm telling you, I cringed because once I found, heard that whole statement, I know the internet was about to go ballistic. I mean, I think I've even seen fat phobia, passed around on this subject. Kwame was like, more often than not, I go for someone who is usually more petite. And you know what? The fans could not believe their ears. I mean, a lot of folks went to Facebook and Twitter to share their thoughts. I mean, some of those comments, like Kwame was saying how he usually go for someone more petite. Somebody called him a clown, saying you're on this show because you got no one. And I mean, the tweets went on and on and on. However, as much as they were upset about his weight, Kasia was also shown speaking negatively about her new husband's appearance. And as a result, some viewers feel that she was just as bad as Kwame, because Kasia told the cameras, I did think, oh, you're a little bit slim and a bit short, but he looks sharp and he looks neat. So she did say something, but she cleaned it up with the whole I look sharp and he looks neat comment. Now, prior to their wedding, she had warned that if he's a bit short, then there's going to be a problem. So she didn't even want a shorter guy out the gate. Now, sharing their thoughts, everybody was like, why are people going in on Kwame for saying, well, he prefers someone petite? Is he not allowed a preference? Kasia prefers somebody taller and bigger. So what's the difference? So a lot of people were going back and forth over this subject. I like to kind of check the internet and see what the comments about. Another person was like, Kasia, he's too slim and short. Kwame, she's too big. Any difference in that statement? So later on in the episode, they were seen getting to know each other at the reception. While chatting with Kasia, Kwame admitted he had been married before, and Kasia is a mom after giving birth to a son at age 16. Now, Kasia was then seen hinting that she wanted to sleep with her husband there on their wedding night. However, Kwame told her he wanted to save getting intimate until he got to know her better. She asked, okay, but when will that be? And, so, yeah, these two, I mean, especially when he came out with his comment first, and then she came around and came out with her comment, they both have preferences, obviously, because, obviously he's looking for a petite woman, and she looking for somebody taller and bigger. She don't want a short, skinny guy. So that's why, at first, they were coming for him until she made her statements. And now everybody is like, well, everybody has a preference. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting. She looked like, I guess it tones down to the point where she's now interested in being intimate with her husband. The question is he going to get there with her? And we'll have to, of course, wait and see at this point. But at the end of the day, they still kissed each other despite the feelings that they had about each other's appearance. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.